Okay. There. We're probably, mostly, live at this point, I think. I just need YouTube to give me some evidence that I might be alive. I mean, I think I'm alive. I suppose I could be a lich and not know it. Liches are usually crazy after a while. Maybe they wouldn't know anymore. Start believing one's own illusions. Alright, there we go. Splat! Alright. There we go. Alright. Hey there, Zeggy! Ah, excellent. That is good news. Yes. Excellent. Oops, went too far. Hold on. Almost ready. Most of the way ready. Hopefully. I think. Okay. Perfect. And I don't need this. Hey there, Reaver! Alright! Looks like the gang's all here. Well, except for Nico, but he said he won't be coming today. So, I went ahead and attempted those 2 bugs again. The 2 fire bugs. And, yeah, I don't know, for some reason it just worked really well. I remember last time I kept throwing apples at them and nothing was happening. I don't know if I just kept missing them or what. But this time, I just went in and I was just like, bonk, bonk. Oh, hey, look, I can take pictures of you now. Bonk, bonk. Here, make you glow. Ha, ha, ha. Bonk, bonk. It's like, just, for whatever reason, it was super easy. Anyway, I also unlocked Under the Sea. So hooray! And that was pretty much the only things I did, was I decided to run that water island and then the volcano, and then it was like, oh shit, it's time to stream. And I should have been setting up the live stream instead of playing Pokemon Snap, but, I mean, you know. Oh, hey Peter, how's it going? You're gonna be here, you're gonna be in this send-off of this game. Alright, let's see, what's this? Legends say Pokemon warded off some huge disaster. Evidence suggests it was a meteorite. That's supposed to be what the giant green dragon deals with. He shoots down meteorites. Are you sure it's not space fungus being burned by dragons? No, wait, that's the Dragon Riders of Pern. No, wait. 2,000 years ago, what was known as Teller meteorite arrived. Isn't that just more Pokemon landing on our planet when that happens? The Illumina Pokemon's power was scattered all over the region, making the Pokemon of Lantel grow. Oh, did they biggie-size themselves? Because that's a mechanic too now, apparently. But here's my theory. What really caused the Pokemon of Lantel to grow was in fact the meteor itself. The Illumina Pokemon are the ones that were most heavily affected by the meteorite. So, what is your evidence for this theory? What is your basis for thinking this? Look, I can come up with all kinds of interesting theories. I can say that it was swamp gas reflected off of a weather balloon that made them biggie-sized. You have presented just as much evidence as I just did. This is why our research is so important. Okay. Do you think that there might be better ways to research these? Perhaps we could use Master Balls, bring them back, and then dissect them? No? You just the pictures? Okay, I guess just the pictures are good enough. Maybe samples of the meteor? If it fell down and crashed into the ground, or did it just pass by through the sky? You can take the Neo 1 off to other islands. I know that. Why not try snapping some photos there? Are you the most useless person present? You may already be familiar with the Pokemon around here, but you'll find... Okay, here we go. What's this? What's that about? Okay, hold on. What's that about? Yes! I asked for this a long time ago, and they're giving it to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I thought that was a stuffed animal. Oh my gosh, it's the freaking trash bag Pokemon. I heard about you. So you just basically put all the Pokemon you didn't know what to do with here. It's like, yeah, all the Pokemon we didn't know where to put, we just put them all here. Okay. Alright. Seriously, you just put... what am I riding in? I'm not riding in anything. Why am I so low to the ground? Have I been shrunk? Oh, and I just teleported. What is that? Better take a picture of that for research purposes. Oh, I think I just stepped in it. All the things that coincided with them. Oh yeah, and a meteor. Okay. Oh wait, what's that? What is that thing? CT fly? Okay. Boy, we're moving slowly. I think I've seen all the Pokemon in this area. Is there anything else going on? Great. He won't come out of the hole. Stupid jerk. Did you get those grenades? I wish! All I have is this sack of infinite apples. Yeah. And this decanter of endless, radioactive light balls. Eh. I didn't even know what half these critters were. You'd think that since they're literally on site, they could be researched without me taking a picture of them. Like this guy, if he was serious about his work, would just be like, alright, let's pull off some of this dog hair that's shed everywhere and analyze it under a microscope. Alright. Let's rub the radioactive lights on you, see if it does anything. Alright, let's try feeding you arsenic and see what that does in this experiment. What's that? Ethics? What are those? Is that some new species? Dang, that was quite an improvement over the previous one. Uh, 150,000? How are you supposed to get that kind of score? Okay. Let's move on. We're going under to sea now. I still need to get that shot, that picture of Melodic that actually works. Kerbal Space Program. The one where you constantly make everything explode and die? Because that one sounds kind of fun. Yeah, I think he really is just the leader of a tourism company. I think we can just declare that to be canonical at this point. Yeah. I should definitely hit that Melodic. Get that thing. Oh no, Love Disc, one of the stupid ones. If that were a Saturn village in a Pokemon game, I put the Love Discs in there. Oh hey, I can actually see you underwater. You're such a stupid thing. Well, the apples move slowly. Great, just what I need. An alteration in the physics. I don't have glow balls here. Can't help but notice the glowing rocks, though. Pokemon are hiding in the seaweed. I don't see any. I don't see anyone hiding in the seaweed. I guess they're actually effective at hiding. What? Oh, crystal bloom, huh? Yeah, you're very photogenic. Move out of the way. I should be looking for a glowing... Oh, hi. Okay, I should be looking for a glowing one again, right? That's glowing. Alright, Octillery! More like an Octorok in my opinion, but... Are they communicating? Oh yeah! Whales eat squid! And I guess Octillery as well. Ooh, are we gonna go deep? Good thing I don't have a phobia of deep water. P.T. Barnum is amazing when you read some of the stuff that he did. So, I think it was P.T. Barnum who did, I think it was Barnum It might be a different rascal, a different scoundrel, but I think it was Barnum. He had one of the coolest advertising ideas I've ever heard. He had a museum or something that he had bought into, and it was doing shittily. He was in I think he was in New York City or something. He was in a big city. He had this museum. He couldn't get customers. So what he did was he found a homeless guy. And he told the homeless guy, all right, look, I'm going to pay you to carry a brick. What you're going to do is you're going to pick up this brick. You're going to walk around the side. Gave him this route. You're going to go into the museum. You're going to walk through the museum. You're going to come out the back. Then you're going to put the brick down here in this spot and pick up another brick. And you're just going to keep doing this. So what do you think happened? People started to notice this strange homeless man carrying a brick. And they were curious. What the hell's he doing? Why is this guy just carrying a brick around? What is this? So they would follow him. They would follow him into the museum. They would have to purchase tickets to keep following him. And then they're in the museum that they've bought tickets for. He goes out the back way and goes around again. Eventually, the police had to shut it down because it was obstructing traffic. It was that successful. I'm pretty sure it was P.T. Barnum who did that one. Like, when you hear about people like that, real scoundrels, and you start looking into their lives, you start finding the strangest cons and just the weirdest ideas for promotion. I'm keeping the one on the left. No, it doesn't matter what you tell me the score is. Okay, I'll admit, this is a pretty good shot, actually. This one's better colored, but you know what? Actually, I will take this shittier one. It actually does look better, actually. Water Pokemon have pretty much the same density. Yeah. Oh man, con artists pulled some of the craziest cons. You read about them and just like, you people are mad. You people are just mad. The balls on these lunatics. Like, okay, you're a con artist. Who are you gonna choose as your mark? Al Capone! No, don't choose him. That man will put people's heads in vices and slowly tighten. Don't mess with that guy. We're gonna go con him. Okay, you lunatic, what are you gonna do? And then they con him out of basically next to nothing. And you're like, you just did that to do it, didn't you? You just did that to do it, didn't you? I mean, there's an argument of you never try to con an honest man. You only try to, because dishonest people are the ones you can con. There's a whole thing about that. It was funny. I was watching. I was with Snyder. We were watching. This anime. What was it called? The Great Pretender. And it was about con artists and cons, and I was just like naming the cons and things going on and explaining some of the stuff until the series got really crazy and insane. Man, that first arc. If you've ever seen The Great Pretender, the anime, at least watch the first few episodes. Just that first arc is... I mean, the whole show is kind of wild, but that first one was like... They put their best foot forward. Yeah, that's why... Yes. No, I know enough about history. I know enough about what the railroads did, destroying towns just to screw each other over or because they were angry. Like, I know enough about our history that I am not a laissez-faire, free market capitalist. I still tend in that direction, but I believe government regulation is a necessity. You have to regulate. Or else, someone will buy a little land up the river and pollute the entire freaking river for everyone. So, yeah, a certain amount of regulation is absolutely necessary, and the anarchists are completely out of their minds if they think that will work. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, I don't apologize, because I'm not sorry. This is my beliefs. So to any anarchists watching, I don't know what to tell you. I don't agree. You will have a very uphill battle to convince me that that government regulations are not a necessary evil. Now, we can certainly argue about the extent that they go, because overreach, there's no one that's going to argue that governments don't overreach when given the opportunity. Oh, wow, already? I got aluminum balls already. Okay, cool. I can do all of those islands again now with aluminum balls. Though, honestly, these things don't actually seem to be that powerful of a tool, so, well, that's... Yeah, there was no regulation, there was no laws against... Yeah, that was... Okay, so Coca-Cola was developed by, a pharmacist? I think it was a pharmacist. It was originally supposed to be a medicine. And it was supposed to, I think it was sort of like an energy drink or something. Kind of. I'm not entirely clear, because there's different stories about it. Like, if you read, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, he'll tell this wonderful story about this cauldron that all this wealth flowed out of with Coca-Cola, and he'll paint you this absolutely beautiful picture, and he won't mention things like the cocaine. And then, but I mean, everything was legal on the market back then. You could walk into a store and buy chemicals that would F you up, that were supposedly medicine. I could describe some of the products on the market that just I don't want to, because they're so gross and they freak me out a little bit. Things that were just openly for sale. Just, here you go, drink this. I'm serious, you think cigarettes are bad? You don't know what was on the market in the 1800s. And buyer beware. Somebody could just sell you axle grease and tell you it's butter, because there was no Food and Drug Administration. There was nothing. So you had to... Well, it's like that in some places in the world today. If you see videos on China, they have fake eggs. They look like... They seem so much like eggs until you fry them, and then you realize, no, it's just like chemicals. It's just gross and completely inedible. They have fake rice made out of plastic, and they cut real rice with the fake rice that's made out of plastic. Like... Yeah, shit like that still happens, but you look to that and you go, my gosh, and then you remember that's what the entire planet was like for the entirety of human history. Whenever you're writing a story in the Middle Ages, whenever you have some fantasy world, there are no regulations on food. Nothing. When was the last time you picked up a fantasy novel and you realized that was the state of the world that they lived in? No, you watch a fantasy and they go, oh, the air is so clean now that I've been isekai'd. Oh, look at this natural food that's never it's like, No, 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 sir, no. That meat, there are flies crawling over that meat laying eggs in it while it's on the counter. In the open air, okay? They're just not showing that. They're just not animating that. You're no. A modern person would not be all, oh, it's so wonderful oh my gosh, horse manure. You don't hear about horse manure. When you lived in a city, and there before cars, the pollution was way worse from horses. Yes, horses. Because what will happen is, well, they're horses. They're gonna poop. They're gonna poop in the street. It's normal. Unfortunately, you have a high density of horses. And then it's summer, and the hot sun dries it. And more horses come along and stomp on the dried. It becomes a powder, a fine mist in the air. Everyone is breathing poop all day. You can't escape from it. It coats everything. And that's not the worst thing about living in a city pre-cars. The cars are way cleaner. We don't appreciate that anymore. And we're going towards electric, which, well, there's some debate because we still use coal and oil to produce the electricity. Someday we're going to get we're working on it. Everything with technology is a push towards efficiency. Technology is always getting cleaner. By its nature, pollution is inefficiency. Pollution is loss. And the nature of business is the one who doesn't waste resources tends to win. So everything with a new technology can be dirty as hell because it's new. But every step to make it more efficient is gonna make it cleaner. That's kind of my theory on the development of tech. The natural development of it. So when I'm working with stories and stuff, I bear that in mind, that the further we go back, the less efficient and more messy everything becomes. Just in general terms, though population density being lower helps offset that. You guys ever hear of the Great Stink? It was the Thames in London. Look it up sometime. It's amazing. And the lengths to which Parliament went to avoid the problem, even though it was stinking up the place they were meeting in. They tried so hard not to do anything about it. Ah. Yeah, less natural. Yeah, you can definitely say that. Man, nature's messy. The sea is a giant toilet for everything that lives. Well, kind of everything that lives, honestly. It's kind of a big giant filter. The forest floor, that's just covered in debris. I mean, it all biodegrades and everything is built around the fact that leaves fall and everything else happens, but... Did I miss? This is another fossil Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry. Why do we even do the fossil thing? Apparently, all the prehistoric Pokemon are still around. Nothing ever went extinct. Okay, then. Well, alright then. I know there was a thing here. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Where? It was here, wasn't it? There it is! Hiding behind the fish. I got it. Also, I'm gonna wake your ass up if I can just pelt you with fruit. Oh, did it? Ha! A documentary on toilets. Well, we call it, let me see, crap, because there was a guy named Crapper, I think. Yeah, I think one of the guys who was early on in the toilet business had a name like Crapper or something, and we still call toilets that to this day. I imagine his descendants must have changed their name. I mean, it was a great invention. It revolutionized, oh, it's puffing up. It revolutionized the home, but, yeah, for some reason I just don't imagine people would want to be called crap. Ooh, ship high in transit. Shit. It's literally an acronym for ship high in transit, because when they were transporting manure in boats, if you put it below decks, there'd be a methane buildup. And, methane is flammable, and, you know, sparks and candles and things, and, you know, shit happened. So, they would write on the crates, ship high in transit. Isn't it amazing, the things that you learn? What other important poop knowledge must I disseminate today? There must be something else critical that we have to know about. Let's see. Oh, you guys remembered when I read that thing from Les Mis, where he just wrote a chapter about the Paris sewers and how it was wasting all of their wealth by not using it for farming purposes. Well, we've corrected that. Nowadays, I think the majority of human sewage ends up treated and then used as fertilizer. Oh, wait, manta rays! Too late. If you want to keep natural order or not, but people that want to keep the natural order forget that living people usually died by age 30. Yes, the life expectancy. Let me tell you a few things that are natural. Arsenic is all natural. Every single disease and plague, except possibly some of the more modern ones. Maybe. Depends on how conspiratorial you want to get. But diseases and all that, those are all natural. Isn't nature great? Isn't nature our friend? What else has nature given us? Yeah. Columbus, well, he was not exactly what we'd call an enlightened thinker or a scientific genius. He was a bold explorer, if you want to put it into a positive light. Actually, his story's weird because he kept trying to get different people to sponsor him and finally ended up in a... I don't even know how. I think he was basically kind of running a con. He claimed to be things that he wasn't. He finally somehow got to meet a queen and get sponsored to go to the New World. And he had included the most absurd things in the contract that was signed. Like, he would have been... Well, his descendants would basically own, like, the entirety of North and South America if his contract had been honored. But they quietly just drew lines through shit that he'd written and just be like, no. He did not do his exploring for the benefit of humanity. That was never on his agenda. ever. And, yeah. Well, could take those things back and hit other places. I think we should hit this fella over here. Gross. We have outhouses up here, a lot of dry cabins. In the winter, when it's 40 below, they create, apparently you end up with giant poopsicles. Isn't that a lovely thought? Oh, are you popping your head out? You didn't seem to like getting hit with that. That was quite a reaction. I swear, those 3 holes on her neck makes me think that this thing could be played like a flute. I guess they're supposed to be spots or something? I don't know, but it's got 3, and it's just like, it looks like finger holes on a musical instrument. Maybe that's intentional. Its name is melodic. Maybe they wanted it to look like a musical instrument. Anyway, we done this. We can go home now. I took the picture. I don't think, I don't know. Will it let me just abort? I don't think it will. I don't remember the story anymore, but I believe it was something like he was claiming to be nobility. He had all kinds of claims. I don't think those are gills. They're just like holes. That's not what a gill is shaped like. See, it's just like 3 dots on its neck. See him? That doesn't look like gills to me. It looks like something that Link would try to play the Song of Storms on to me. Yeah. I mean, there are still places in the world where they continue to use dung for fuel for fire. It doesn't burn hot enough to be a substitute for coal, but, you know, they use buffalo chips through the Wild West for all their cooking, which seems a little gross to me, but, anyway. Yeah, that kind of thing. Era 4? Are you talking about Perfect Tower 2? Yeah, I haven't quite gotten to that yet, because I have to wait till tomorrow, so I've just been waiting to find out what that's all about. It's alright though, I've been working on the factory, building up the resources so we can do a crazy amount tomorrow. I should be able to make almost anything I want, so long as it doesn't call for a quantum chip. Screw the quantum chips. They're ridiculous. I hope I don't have to make any tomorrow. guess this is my best shot, I think. I guess? You think that's my best shot? It doesn't even have the head in it. No. Maybe this is a better shot? I guess. Ah. Well, I already told you, most of it's used as fertilizer. They actually use, I think, the majority of it. You're not, by the way, don't put your own feces in a garden, okay? Night soil is a bad idea because, well, basically, all the bacteria that are bad for a human body can usually be found in human bodies. When they use it for farming, they put it through some treatment and stuff first. I don't know what they do. But don't try this at home, kids. Why would you want a dot overlay? At least give me things I would want. I haven't actually been able to observe the mutating cubes yet. I find that out tomorrow. Yeah, screw quantum chips. I don't want to do it. Ugh, I hope I don't have to make any tomorrow. I've been trying to build up the resources to make a large number of chips tomorrow, because that's kind of my goal. Another island, another amazing Illumina. Okay. Every part of Lantel is home of an Illumina Pokemon. He wrote there were 4. Okay. Well, I've done 3. So... I found... Excuse me, what do you two want? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Todd. Okay, so... if I understand this right... Yeah, I found references to them seeking out the poop of penguins in the 1800s. Though I don't entirely know what that was about. I think it was used as a substitute for guano, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, we found an Illumina one here, and we still haven't found a second dot on this island. Most of this island is still unexplored, but we found an Illumina here, and we found 1 or 2 here. So the last one has to be in this corner somewhere, right? So I guess I should hit these again. I didn't find a ruin yet. That's the problem. I bet it's on the... well, it might not be. I don't know. I feel like it should be on the seafloor, but I did the seafloor twice. Let's go through the beaches. Let's go along this. If we can find 1 more Illumina Pokemon, we'll have all 4. I don't have any other leads right now. Todd's the guy with the camera. Intrepid explorer barely found 4 in a greenhorn. Teenager finds 1 night. No sign of ruins yet. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Blossom. Dance for me. Not reacting. Oh, that one's fun. Alright. Blossom, thoroughly photographed. I saw something move. You know, all these shells had to have belonged to Pokemon. But I don't remember any Pokemon with a shell that looks like that. Oh hey, it's a female Pikachu. It's a plant eating an apple. I guess you guys gave up on photosynthesis and instead developed a digestive tract? Seems like a lot to do. They're Rabbites. It's the Black Rabbite. We're doomed. Whoa, they have hands come out of their faces. They are weird. A different path. Sure, why the hell not? Marine pattern. Typically high in nitrates. I think the reason that it works is because it has, I think Backwater has a lot of their urine in it. There are other formulas for making something that's really buried in the sand. There's not much I can do about it. There's other ways you can make gunpowder, and I think some of them involve using urine. I forget exactly. Ooh, what's that? That's an Alolan white Raichu right there. I'm sure some people think they're really cool, but I think it's kind of a dumb design, personally. Also, why are Alolan Pokemon here? We don't see any of the others. We're not anywhere near Hawaii. Just here. Then again, considering that they can seemingly levitate infinitely, they should probably be all over the freaking world. So does Alolan Raichu count as a separate kind of Raichu? From others? Does it get added to our Pokedex? Well, we found a new path, but I don't think we did... Well, we didn't find any ruins, so... Let's keep trying. Isn't Lovelon Vulpix a ghost? Because that one's cool. Yeah, well, yeah, birds are weird. Birds are actually very weird. But yeah, I believe they use one hole for pooping. They mix their urine into it. They also put their eggs out through it. And if you're an owl, you cough everything back up that you didn't digest, which is just weird. Stunfisk, the only Pokemon weak to its natural environment. What, is it weak to water types as a fish? I'm not familiar with that one. You guys know I only played the first 3 gens. So, I've seen many of the Pokemon since, but I don't know a lot about a lot of them. I still don't think that's a very good picture. Wasn't there a fire water type once? I think it was a legendary, though. That one probably would shoot steam everywhere. I remember when there were rumors that Togepi was going to be a fire water type because it had red and blue spots on its shell. Ah, the early days. Pika Blue! Ah, and all that nonsense. Alright. Let's try you. I don't know why I'm not getting night missions in these places. It's like the laziest thing ever. You just turn the light down and call it a new area. Why wouldn't you do that everywhere? Oh well. Hell, you could do a whole series of different weather effects for these areas. Like, oh look, now it's snowing. Oh look, now it's raining blood. Ah! Oh my gosh! Finally! A Pokemon eating another Pokemon! It happened! I can't get much of a reaction out of these things. Oh well. Oh, Squirtle. All this time I've not seen one of you. Oh, wait. Got it. Not that I'm sure why I keep illuminating those. Is it just me, or does that one look a little bit sad for some reason? I mean, before I pelted him in the face with fruit. Yeah, it's the eye. They look sad because of that little frown at the top. I swear somebody on the dev team loved Magikarp because he managed to put them in like every map. Oh, hi. I forgot about you. Oh, of course, they're actually just being friendly and helping each other. Migration, I should have known. I actually kind of like Staryu and Starmie. Two Wailords meet. You should be blowing out of your blowhole. That's what whales do when they surface. They have to. And if you interrupt them while they're, oh wow. If you interrupt them while they're having their blow, they'll resurface shortly afterwards to continue. Until they've actually finished. No, wait, no, come back! Okay, there was an alternate path here, too. I hope it wasn't important. Shit, I'm sad I missed that. Now I'm in this boring place again. Alright, well, we got Squirtle. And we know there's an alternate path. Actually, yeah, we got a bunch of new Pokemon. This is a good trip. We did good. Please open up another Luminaire. Ah, that was a 4-star, catching and eating. Aha! Thanks to this photo, I finally know! Wingull! They eat! Brilliant work! I guess it's better. Weird things. I'm still enjoying it. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna get to play it is. It's a chill game. It's not like The Darkest Dungeon or Master of Magic or something where you gotta stress. It's just kind of like a chill game. The kind of thing you could just sit down after coming home from work and just be like, I feel like dicking around with this for, 20 minutes, an hour. So we tried here and here. I guess we'll try Under the Sea again. I don't know what else to do. Come on, game. You gotta give me you gotta drop the other shoe. I want more areas. Is that thing trying to eat a love disc? I think it ate it. Good job. Eat the rest of them while you're here, please. Do us all a favor. No, get it into the... Did I get it into the basket yet? I'll just hope one of those connected. Oh my gosh, did you just blow a hole? Ah, suddenly I can go in here. Cool. It opened up a new path. Oh. Neat. I don't know why it took them so long to make another Pokemon Snap. You'd think they would have made another one ages ago. There's so much you could do with the concept. Oh, did you see that whole platform lit up? Okay, come on, the ruins have to be down here, right? There's always ruins in each region. Got it. like the light. Whoa, what the hell is that? Frillish? Okay. Oh, I can't see the bottom. Down, down, down. Oh, hi there. Oh, clam pearl. Ah. I don't really care for the music player. The rest of the tools are fine. But you could do more. Once again, with the prehistoric Pokemon. There it is, ruins. Aha! What's going on here? Oh, we'll take pictures of it. There. No! Come back! Oh, I hope that wasn't it wasn't important. I hope that wasn't the one thing that I needed to get a picture of. I suppose they could just... I don't know if they'll ever be able to pull it off, considering that Game Freak seems to have so much trouble making their games. But it seems kind of like the natural evolution of the series will be to let you do the picture stuff as a side thing during a mainline game. But you'd have to have wild Pokemon doing all of this stuff all the time, everywhere. Some kind of template. You can save your skill builds. You mean for the tower? Yeah, you can save blueprints. I don't know if nobody likes Love Disc. I just think Love Disc looks stupid. But then again, I think that of a lot of the Pokemon. Hell, even the first 150 aren't immune. There's a few of them that look stupid too. Pelipper. I thought the four of them together was kind of cool. Chinchou. Okay, just give me another boss fight. Come on. Yeah, it's considerable improvement there. Good. Lots of progress this time. Galossopod. I don't know what you are, but you look tough and kind of cool. I'd like to have one of those. Yeah, you can set different blueprints. Though I only ever bother for the challenges. I don't really use that feature very often. I unlock new modules so often, and I don't really have different builds yet. Oh. I had to go under the sea to the sea floor to get electric collector. I see. Alright, hit me with it. New area or boss. I don't care which. Give me one. Hello, Momola. Yeah, if I designed a Pokemon game, I'd just create one area and I'd put all the stupid looking ones in this one area. Here you go. And I'd make it an area that's really silly, like the Saturn Village I mentioned earlier. Yes, the ruins. Connected to... Yes, Illumina Pokemon. Alright. You know, it's funny, the balls always disperse the moment they touch water. But when you're under the sea, it somehow suddenly starts working. Yeah. Whoops, teleportation accident. Your kidneys were left behind. Sorry about that. You didn't need those, right? What is that? Okay, that looks pretty freaking cool. Maybe if I get a closer look at it, though, I won't feel that way. Man, this thing looks like it knows it's a prey species. Poor thing. Also, it can't ever close its mouth. Really? These poor things don't live a life of suffering already. I need to expose them so that they can be better and easier to catch. Oh my gosh, you're relying on me to be able to aim. I don't play first-person shooters for a reason. It's because I suck. Where'd all the fish I lit up go? Okay, you look decidedly less cool than you did when you were introduced. Are those 3 fish following you at the bottom? Looks like there's a hole in you. School form? What? What? Oh, the little fish are back. Yeah, the Next Generation was the best. I knew people in high school that were all about the original series and Captain Kirk, and it can be pretty entertaining sometimes. But you know the only thing better than the Next Generation? Deep Space Nine. Odo, Quark, Captain Sisko. And the only thing better than Deep Space Nine? Babylon 5. Voyager got good after a while. Are the fish becoming the big fish? Kinda, sorta. No. It hurts my head. Man, Captain Picard was so awesome. I refuse to watch whatever the hell is going on with Star Trek these days, though. I'm not even going to look at it. Man. Solo form. You really are the same. You really are all combining into some kind of mecha, aren't you? Yeah, Dax. The Babylon 5 is just so good. The Shadow War, except the last season. Don't watch the last season. Man, I got to go to a sci-fi convention back in the day when Babylon 5 was still airing. It was supposed to be a Doctor Who convention, The 9 Lives of Gallifrey 1. But then, because Deep Space Nine was on, it kind of just became a Deep Space Nine convention. Oh, hello. The only sci-fi that was better than Babylon 5 would be SG-1. I am an unashamed big fan of Stargate SG-1. It was still running when I stopped having television, and I didn't have television ever again, and that was the one show that I really missed. I mean, I also missed The Pretender, Jared. That show was good too. But I missed SG-1. And then I got a hold of all of it on DVD ages later from a friend, and it was every bit as good as I remembered, and then some. It starts out a little rough, but it just gets so good. And then all the cast starts retiring, and it's sad. It's sad at the end, but they got old. But man, that show was good. 7 of 9 really saved the show. Yeah, the Doctor. Yeah, Sim Doc. He was a good character. Some people point out that Voyager was getting these awards for how great their characters were, and it's like, yeah, you had the Doctor who had all this growth, and then you had these other side characters that weren't main characters, and they've been through all of this horrible shit, been turned into lizards, all kinds of weird things have happened to them, and they've had zero character development through it all. It's like, huh. Hey man, you can't go wrong with either of those series. They're both so good. Okay, there is one sci-fi that is even better. Redline. Yeah, it's an anime, and it's a movie, but it's still a sci-fi. And my gosh, you just can't get a better movie than that. What a movie. Janeway was alright. Janeway was alright. She wasn't a Captain Picard, or a... That looks more like I'm viewing space. Yeah. I preferred Picard and Sisko, and Kirk is interesting, but Janeway was fine. There was nothing wrong with her. Oh man, I still remember the joke, season 1. They say it's going to take us so many years to get back to the Delta Quadrant? No, they were in the... Anyway, it's going to take us so many years to get back. Why so long? And then they just... That would be basically memes. The punchlines of why it would take so long. And my favorite was, that's how long it'll take you to become old and bald and like a proper captain. There were tons of memes back then. Red line. No, not light. Line. Oh my gosh. Hold on one second. This must be put in correctly. This is a movie. It basically killed the studio. You basically had one of the best animation studios in Japan, and they went all in on this movie. They just put everything into it, and yeah, it took them years. They had to know. They had to know they would never get their money back. They had to know that. But my gosh, did they put everything, their heart and soul into that movie. The animation, just everything. The characters. Everything. That movie. Holy shit. You could watch the movie 3 times in a row and see new things each time if you wanted to. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find an AMV. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, here we go. An AMV. I mean, just take a peek at what it looks like. This, it doesn't matter what AMV you pick. There's no cherry picking the best moments. The entire movie is animated to this level. All of it. Because the term redlining is an animation term that means to make like the maximum possible, just animating it to the limit, but it's also a race car term that basically means pushing your car to the absolute limit. Yeah, it's about a car race through a war zone. That's the only description I can give it to you, because if I try to give you a description of what actually is going on, it'll be too complicated and make no sense. So it's a race through a war zone. That's the only selling point you're going to get from me on it. That, and that it's a work of art. And I'm a connoisseur of a lot of anime. But that one, holy crap. You could take any frame from it and turn it into a poster and mount it on your wall. There's not a frame in the movie you couldn't do that to. It is beautiful. We haven't found a shred of evidence? Then why are you still going with this theory? You have to start with evidence and then base your theories on the evidence. But that doesn't mean anything if you can't find proof. Evidence is not proof. proof is a lot harder to get. I don't know if I'd compare it to Cap. Oh, hold on. What? You didn't show me that on the map before. There's an. Are there more islands just sitting off the edge of the map that I can't see yet? I mean, why even hide a island? Like, you could just. Oh well, whatever. Detective energy readings at different locations throughout the region. Yes, that is correct. They had all the budget, and it's a real shame nobody watched the movie. It is such a shame. We've located the 5th. Okay. Does that mean we're coming to... No, not our last destination. I paid full price for this game. There better be more than 5 islands. Oh, wow. The Frostlands, huh? Okay. But come on, we have to have more areas. We have to have more areas. Come on. Fans waited something crazy like 15, 20 years for you to make another Pokemon Snap. And as good looking as that tool set in the corner is, it's not enough. We need more regions. Like, wouldn't it be cool if you went through just a route in Kanto? Just a familiar route like Viridian Forest or something that you could recognize, and just do a photo shot there, and then you do another one in another area. You could do all kinds of places and things with this. Oh, you're finally giving me a turbo now. But you'll also have more control over the timing. Yes! Alright. No, I didn't ever notice that. Really, I can slow it down. Oh, this brings a whole new world of possibilities. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Alright. The Shiver Snowfields. Come on. Look at this plateau here. This is just begging to be an area to explore. And we've got so many spots we could do still. Oh well. This better not be the last area. Let's go in. Oh hey, a Furret. What? You've never seen snow? You developed a teleportation device and you've never seen snow. Bear Arctic. It's a bear with icicles for under its chin. Oh, I don't have the things to throw yet. Okay. Vic Monogamous Kirk? Isn't that Vic is a voice actor? He played as Kirk in an animated series then? Yes, of course. You want another island? Please pay us for a DLC. Yeah, Nintendo has started making DLC. They're dabbling. I mean, I'm not at all against DLC, but I want more than this. You charged me like $60 for this, Nintendo, but you better have more than 5 little islands. One of those islands only had a single spot on it. There's gonna have to be some more posts. Like, look what I got when I played Mystery Dungeon. Look at the amount of dungeons that I had. Admittedly, they got kind of samey. Oh yeah, I have a booster now. Snom. Boy, the booster isn't very great. It's not impressing me much. Ah, yes, the one that can freeze everything. Feel. Of course, a Magikarp. They're in every area, I swear. Somebody from Mythbusters played They should have just had William Shatner voice William Shatner. Or sorry, Kirk. I mean, he spent years hating the show too before he finally accepted like this was his one claim to fame. But the actor thought of himself as Shakespearean. Actually, Picard was Shakespearean as well. I think that's my best one. Arctic. This one's a 3-star, but I think this is probably the best one. I have one. Oh my gosh, I only had one of those as well. Add this to the endless stack of Magikarps we got. We haven't seen a Ditto yet. We haven't seen a Spearow. Huh. Hey there, Blue Sky. Or ha, you raise a good point. Ha! I should have known. There are Dittos all around me. Professor Mirror, he's my top suspect. He's not fooling anyone. I don't know how to download it. I bought the physical copy. I assume it downloads like anything else on the Switch. Oh, really? Isn't this one a better picture, though? This one's a better picture. Keep that one. Who cares about score? It's about getting the best looking picture. Right? I think so. Snom. I don't even know what a snom is. Snom just sounds like slang for something naughty. I don't know what act, but something. Hey baby, would you like to go back and snom with me? For a quick snom. That's how the slang will go. Would you like to come back for a quick snom at my place? Doesn't it? Doesn't it sound like slang for something dirty? A snom. Maybe I'm just crazy. Oh wait, I am crazy. Well, then we'll just take the maybe and the just out of that sentence. Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Soul Silver was actually the most fun I probably ever had with a Pokemon game. I couldn't believe how much fun I had, and I was sad because I bought it used. I couldn't get it new. I got it used. I paid practically full price. And I didn't get the little Gigapet that comes with it because you could stick any Pokemon in the game into the little Gigapet and it would do the step counting thing, and I guess it would, I don't know, get XP or items or something. I have no idea what it did. But I was sad because I was enjoying the game so much and I was missing a peripheral. I never did get that thing either. With the amount of walking I do at my job, I would have probably maxed out the thing. Moonlight. Oh, we're doing the night thing again. Okay. Yeah. Alright. The same snowy fields at night. At night. There. Yeah, I don't think, actually it would be possible for me to stream it, but I'd have to rig up streaming off of the handhelds was the worst. It was so complicated and such a, oh, hello. I wonder when we're gonna find all of the, legendaries. There are holes in the snow over there. Ah! A grateful ferret. I guess that's how they hide from these hyena that like to hang out in the... Oh, these two are hiding from them. I didn't really think of hyenas living in the Arctic. Where are your winter wolves? Where are your frost ogres? Boy, it's just a lot of hyenas and ferrets. What's this? Huh. Oh shit, I need a picture of that. Crap. We'll rush through the place and then we'll try to go back and get it again. Oh, it's an Alolan Sandslash. It's kinda cool. What's that? You want to see Articuno, Zapdos, Mewtwo, Lugia? Well, too bad. DLC only. Oh, but you can take pictures of Jinx and the snow cone one. Because we know that's all what you were really clamoring for. Yes, everyone loves Jinx. Now, let's let it play Paris Song for you. No, most of them won't eat the apples. Oh, Vulpix! Wasn't this water earlier? Alright. Jinx is one of the weirdest Pokemon ever. Is it? Really? I would have never guessed. I mean, Ice type seems like a pretty good attack type, but defensively speaking, it's weak to fighting, fire, and both of those are like super common for tournaments, aren't they? Not even getting into Steel and its other weaknesses. Yes. Nice timing. Got a good Piplup. That's actually really good, Mighty Ina. Look at that one. Okay, it's not really posing for the camera, but still. Do you think I got enough points to get to level 2 on this night run? I still like my idea from yesterday. We should have a Pokemon Snap that's all about catching Team Rocket in the act of committing crimes, so that we get them all busted. It would be great. You're right. Jinx does have psychic powers if you give her a psychic attack. It's an unusual combination, actually. I don't know. Gen 1 tournament battles were weird. I mean, Mewtwo killed everything. But if you took Mewtwo out, it became like Taurus was like the top Pokemon in Gen 1. And then in Gen 2, it was Snorlax. Okay, so we need to go back in and get a picture in that thing. I'm really annoyed at myself for missing it. We'll get it this time. Okay. Here we go. Toxic Purple. Man, probably the first ROM hack of Pokemon I ever played was Team Rocket Edition. Probably because it was one of the only Pokemon ROM hacks that was completed back then. Actually, we still have a problem, but they're almost never finished. But yeah, Team Rocket Edition lets you start with an Ekans, an Arbok, or Meowth, and play as Team Rocket members. These stupid hyenas keep getting in my way. I want to hurry it up. Yeah, Psychic was complete. Well, Snorlax was in Gen 1, but he wasn't very good in Gen 1. It was Gen 2 when he became like this titan. This unstoppable monstrosity. In Gen 1, it was like all... if you weren't allowed to use the legendaries, then it was all about like Tauros, Alakazam, hold on a second. I need to get a picture of this thing. I definitely got pictures of it. Okay, we're done here. Good work. Let's go. Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah. There's a channel that just analyzes the metagames. It asks how good was whatever Pokemon is, really. It'll go through like all of them. It'll talk about the tiers, how they performed in each tier. Ubers, through down to the lowest. I don't know why. I find it fascinating to watch. And yeah, Gen 1 was kind of a mess. Gen 2 was kind of a mess for different reasons. But at least they were starting to attempt to balance things. Ooh, I missed the Frost Moth last time. Didn't blow freezing breath this time. All right. Yes, Snake and Snake. Sorry, Snake and Cobra. Yeah. Kadabra was kind of cheating. Huh. Yeah. Well. We'll just automate it. Alright. This should unlock throwing the balls. Should. No, Vulpix doesn't want to eat anything. It's because it probably had its fill of mice or whatever it is that it eats. Vulpix is a carnivore. What is it eating in that area? Everything's bigger than it. Maybe it hunts down and eats the Jinx? Oh, a Swinub. Okay, I guess it has... I mean, seems like it'd be tough. Maybe. Yeah. Well, if you're a fan of watching the ridiculous players beat the entirety of Pokemon with a single Pokemon over and over again, freaking J-Rose. He's been making a tier list as he beats the game as everything. How quickly can he beat the game as a Gengar? How quickly can he beat it as an Abra? Yes, he ran the game as an Abra. Yes, Abra only learned Teleport normally. He did it anyway. Because he's insane. And yeah, Kadabra is ridiculously powerful. Insanely powerful. Alright. Lay it on me. You cannot beat Gen 1 with a Ditto, unfortunately, because Struggle is a normal type move, and you can't hit ghosts with it. So Ditto cannot beat Gen 1. However, you can beat Fire Red with Ditto. Because Fire Red struggle was retyped by Gen 2 onward to be typeless. It does damage to everything. There's no typing on it. So struggle suddenly can hit Ghost, so you're good then. I've seen well, you remember I made that Magikarp video? I still can't believe how many people have beaten the game with a Magikarp. Alright. The final, final, that word again. Yeah, they always are teleporting. Unfortunately, I'm not as familiar with the newer Pokemon, so I don't know what Palkia is. No, Ditto has no way to hit a ghost unless the ghost has a move that can hit the ghost. So if you run into a medium and it throws a ghost at you that doesn't have any moves that can hit a ghost, you're screwed. And yeah, it's a problem with Gen 1. Anyone that can't hit a ghost can't beat the game. And Ditto only learns Transform natively. Alright, well, I have a new tool. I guess day or night's the same at this point. Alright. The last one. Are you serious, though? Is this really the last spot? There's a huge island we could explore more in Frostland. Let me shield surf down a mountain while taking pictures, please. I mean, this game's fine for what it is, but man, do I feel like there is so much more we could do with this concept. I feel there's so much more we could do with the concept of Pokemon Snap. Hold up. I'm following the exact same path. Oh! I didn't have you before. Alright. Moving on. Boy, my idea of turbo mode and the professor's idea of turbo mode are not the same. Alright. Hey there, Schneider, is that you? Okay, I will be there in just a moment. Alright. And the fox. Hold still there, fox. Oh. Alright. I'll be right back. Alright. That was literally 1 point better than the previous one. Exactly 1. I haven't seen a photo tie my old photo yet. But inevitably it shall happen, I'm sure. Alright. Did we reveal the Illumina Pokemon yet? Probably not. Oh, I wonder what I have. Oh, wait! Maybe. Come on, be a new area. Give me another area. There's gonna have to be a post-game. There's gonna have to be a bunch of post-game. Right. It's coming from underground. Alright, a deep cave. Leave no stone unturned. It's a cave. The whole thing is stone. Oh, the whole thing. Green light to do some night. Yeah, okay, I was wondering. Well, good. Why did I have to get his approval to do that? Oh. But not this beach. No, I'm sorry, not this reef. Just this one beach. Oh, okay. So this is not an Illumina Pokemon. This is just a cave. Whoa. Gengar? You're not a Zubat. I'm in a cave. We all know the rules. Swarms of Zubats at all times. Screeching and supersonicking and generally being as obnoxious as they possibly can. Confusing my camera so that I turn around all the time. There's no other thing that could be in a cave. Boy, that child is easily impressed. Yes, I took a picture. Oh, so impressive! Suge? Well, what's that? I guess that's his house. Okay. Sableye, didn't you get a Mega Evolution? More dinosaurs. Between the Pokemon rescue teams and this, I get the feeling that the whole fossil resurrection thing isn't really necessary. Although if we could get a Pokemon move that would fossilize your enemy, it would be an alternate capture method. That'd actually be really cool. You turned Bellsprout into a fossil somehow. And you take it to the fossil resurrection people and they make a Bellsprout out of it. Alright. Did I get enough points to visit the cave during the night? Oh wait. It's already a cave. Not a single Dark Elf or Mind Flayer. What kind of Underdark is this? I didn't even see a Beholder. But they do have ticks. Oh man, I've heard about ticks. Ticks are the worst. I mean, mosquitoes are bad enough, but ticks sound way worse. Unless they're superheroes, then they're the best. Then they're the best superhero. You know we don't have a movie theater anymore? Locally? It died. It's not like I went more than like once in a year, but I would love to create my own movie theater, like to own one. I would combine it with a restaurant, and I would have to include gaming, where you could game on the freaking movie theater thing. Use the projectors somehow. Just rig it up. There's a way, I'm sure. And you could show any movie you wanted, especially old public domain ones where you don't even have to pay anyone for showing it. Well, I guess I better explore the cave more thoroughly. What was it? I think I've never had to deal with ticks, but I think it was like they burrow into your skin and you're supposed to smother them with Vaseline or something. I forget what you're supposed to do if you get a tick bite. There's one. Got it. Of course there are Magikarp. They put them in every map. We couldn't find a Rattata anywhere, but... Okay, seriously, I should be able to go that way. Let me go that way. I don't want to go this way. I've been this way. Where'd all the Gengar go? Where have all the Gengar gone? Yeah, that would just be so cool, wouldn't it? Huh, he vanished. Oh, are we taking a slightly different route this time? Cool. No, never mind. It's the same route. Very dainty about its eating habits. You're supposed to unscrew it, not plug it out. Huh. For a second, I thought you were dispensing life wisdom for a second. I glance over and my eyes catch something about life proven. What doesn't change is you're supposed to unscrew it, not unplug it. Like, is this about life? Wait, no, wait, we were talking about ticks. Okay, never mind. Just treat them like leeches in Metal Gear Solid 3. Use a cigar to burn them. No, don't do that. Don't listen to me. I've never dealt with ticks. I'm not giving you tick advice. Except to watch the old cartoon. Yes. Alright. Oh, you fed 100 things fluff fruit. Okay. Alright. Anything? Nothing? What do you want me to do? You don't give me something about this cave to do. What am I supposed to do? I suppose I could go back to the beach. I'm not even finding alternate paths. I know there's an alternate path in here. Let's see if we can find it. Or go down it. We just need to find ruins again. They're going to be in the cave. They're not going to be in the snow area. They're going to be in the cave. I can feel it. Whoa. You're not Zubats either. Maybe Zubats were too complicated to make a 3D model of somehow. So instead we got these stupid things. Warp speed, Mr. Sulu. Oh, hello. Oh! If it isn't a Clefairy. Use metronome. No, don't. Sometimes you self-destruct when you do that. It's not a good technique. It is funny. Somebody beat the original Pokemon with metronome as their only attack. Oh, they are fighting. Does? Snap! Crap. I bet if I had broken that stalactite, something cool would have happened. These fruit are probably horrifically bruised. Okay, here we go. Oh, they're tormenting that thing. Looks like a bad place for Superman to go. Wow, pavilions get around. They're everywhere here. Gotcha! Alright, ruins discovered. A warm glow is not how I describe green radioactive rocks. Metronome? Oh, it's an attack that Clefairy use, and Mew, and probably some others by now. It generates a random Pokemon move. Every time you use it, it just does something random. It is apparently one of the most unfun runs ever, by the way, when you had just it. Because you will randomly use self-destruct or just anything. Absolutely anything. It's a fun tech to toy with, but it's not a good move. I suppose someday someone will figure out the RNG manipulation to make it good, though. They figured out RNG manipulation to get in random encounters with Mew somehow. There's only like 100,000 steps to the process. Yeah, so far... You know, Clefairy was originally the mascot. In the early manga, there was like a talking Clefairy. But for whatever reason, when they decided to make the anime, they decided to use Pikachu instead of Clefairy as their mascot. And whoever did that probably didn't get paid enough. The person who made that decision. Alright. Yeah, I don't care. Don't give me that. Oh. Okay, maybe I care just a tiny bit. Okay. Is it the last boss? You better give me post-game. You better! Last boss, last boss, last boss. What's it gonna be? Or is this where the story opens up and reveals that this was only the beginning? Act 1. Okay, located the Illumina Pokemon on Duris Island. A large empty space deep in the cave. Alright. Let's go take a picture. Detective Clefairy. Hey, it could have happened. There could have been, instead of Pokemon Yellow version, it could have been Pokemon Pink version. But yeah. I mean, Clefairy's fine, but Pikachu's way better. But Pikachu, you look at the old art for it, and it did not look like the modern Pikachu at all. It's much wider and just, yeah. But whoever picked that one out, because Pikachu wasn't one of the original Pokemon. When they were building the game, they were just like, we need an electric type. And they just made that like way into development and dropped that in Viridian Forest. To add some variety to the early game. It's dangerous! And she just has this big grin on her face. This is apparently what she lives for. Oh! It is a Steelix.
何個も当てないとダメなのかも。下にいそう。サーチしてみて。ワリンコで出てきてくれるかな。
Get you this time. Detective Jigglypuff puts people to sleep and then rifles through all their belongings. I don't think I got him. We'll have to try again.
行ってしまったのか。戻ってくる前にちょっと寄り道してもらってもいいか。さっきハガネールを追いかけているとき、気になることがあって。途中壊れた壁の奥に大きな空間があるみたいなんだ。サーチの結果、それは人工のものと出ている。これは行ってみるしかないよね。
I watched the movie. I enjoyed it, despite them stealing an idea from the Joker. Didn't play the games, though.
今までのようにイルミナポケモンに関する遺跡だとは思うけ
ど。Oh, hey, look, there's actual writing. I really should have gone with the banana hair. All 5 of them, and meteors.
かなり古くて、ところどころ壊れているけど、これは言い伝えを絵にしたものだね。年代は簡易測定によると、約2000年前。
びっくりした。そんなにすごいことなの？
小惑星が衝突したのと同じ時期に描かれたものなんだよ。すごい。これは大発見だよ。
昔の人が見たことが描かれているの？落ちてくる隕石から。
Can you read this? I would probably tell you what it's about.
ポケモンたちのこの模様はイルミナポケモン。つまり隕石の落下の前にイルミナポケモンがいた。そしてこの中央には6匹目のイルミナポケモンが。
There's a question.
ごめんごめん。
So there is more.
データは一通り取れたので、一度戻ってから整理します。
And there's those flowers, those crystal flowers across the top. Did we get a hit? I got a hit! I didn't think I did. Excellent, first try.
Yes. すごい。ナイスタイミング。よし。
something to report. What is it? There's a meteor about to crash into the world. Can you fly up there and take some pictures of it for me? Thanks. Also, I was hoping you'd stick your face in this beehive that I found. One more. The final frontier. Space? Space! The final frontier. That's not space. That theory blew my whole... Well, that barreled through my whole theory out of the water. Since before the meteor, unless there were meteorites that landed before that one. Looks like the energy all over Lentil is converging on one spot. Alright, let's build a power plant there. Points to a tiny island. Most likely we'll find the island spoken of in legend, the Aurus Island. I don't know. Area unlocked. Ruins. Well, that'll have to be whenever I get to this next time. Probably sometime during my writing week. I'll take the time to do another stream of this. I know I got to do the last Star Ocean 2 one. Attempt the last boss and the Iseria Queen. We've still got the beach at night. Presumably the last boss. And whatever else opens up after that. Hopefully we can get a few more dots on this map. Even if we don't, they might just offer us access to some of these places. Like this one could be at night, you know. Hopefully just at least some weather effects and things. We'll see. There's still plenty I can do to just dick around and have fun in this. Also, there's another photo safari of our own home here that we could be doing. Alright, which Pokemon do you think is number 1 now? Surprise, it's Bidoof! No. Although Bidoof will probably still be quite high. Nope, it's still Quagshire that I have the best pictures of, although Machamp has leapt forward in the rankings. It's surprising Wailmer and Tangrowth are even making it to here. The game considers this to be a terrific photo, but I think the fog ruins it. Wow, Onix got pretty good. Well, regardless, I'm gonna go to bed. So, I'm afraid this game might be too short. But it's nice. I don't know. If you've got a small kid, I definitely recommend this. Otherwise, I don't know that it's worth 60 bucks. I like it, but I just don't think it's $60 good. I think there just needs to be more places. I think there has to be more places. We'll see. Maybe there are more places. Maybe there's a big, elaborate post-game. I shouldn't say anything till I've seen the end. I was also expecting the Pokemon to be a little bit more playful. Just a smidge more. Just in the wild. But whatever. Until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Goodbye and good night. Tomorrow is Perfect Tower 2.